Spoken word, I hope it hurts. Hope it chokes your nerves and you go berserk and need to soak in herbs. Spoken word, I hope it hurts. I hope it chokes your nerves and you go berserk and need to. I've been stupid in faith, made a checklist of how to be correct and threw it away, not new it a day. Thinking about my life again, balancing out doing me or doing what Simon says. Time to stress when I confess that I'm a mess. I'm not unsuccessful, I'm not the type to like a desk. I'm not executive direct, feed up light in a meth. I'm the elderly caregiver who'd rather wipe a mess. Spoken word, I hope it hurts. I hope it chokes your nerves and you go berserk and need to soak in herbs. Cause I don't have the time to rhyme through all the belittling crimes committed by political white dudes. But I do have the time to remind you that every hour could be the empowering hour of my tune. Courtesy. Man, the rush to destinations. Don't maneuver the complex before you trust the basics. With no Marilyn Monroe manipulation, love and patience, my occupations. Take the demon of the house and go and burn it in the basement. You're about to meet your maker, now make me. But be nice and be kind and erase and rewind. If you're not genuine, speak your mind when it's time. Change it up and think of stuff that makes their eyes bright wide, just like the way some danger does. And the bushes bristle, I begin to brainstorm, meditate in droughts and I flood them with the rainstorm. I'll always try and come back to win again, cause I possess zesty tracks dipped in cinnamon. Substitute for that addiction to Ritalin. I the hitman, killing top dogs and middlemen. Back at the van, I'm hatching a plan to receive rapid demand and clapping the fans. I'm gonna make it, I'd like to bet it. Yo, I'm not on psychedelics, I just think the people really need authentic. So just forget it, and that goes everything you knew. Cause everything you knew just wasn't ever true. Spoken word, hope it hurts and it chokes your nerves. Spoken word, I hope it hurts, I hope it chokes your nerves and you need to soak in herbs. Spoken word. That's it. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Yo. I'm in too deep, never had true sleep. It is not a new me, it's just another Tuesday. This shit is a sci-fi arrived kind of movie where the character is ever sure that it's too late. Bring over the booze tray and let me get the goose gray. Eyes are like a blue-gray and they looking at you, babe. But I just couldn't help but notice the picture ain't focused. I ain't trying to be the dopest, just trying to find where the rope is. And if a friend of mine could help, would that be nice of you? I'm like the neighborhood thief, might steal you a bike or two. They swallow too much, don't know how to bite or chew. Jealous of artists who easily roll with a tighter crew. Love at the moment is obviously obsolete, so I drop a beat, lock my knees and I fall asleep. And I know you heard about depression creeping up on you while you unprotected. Check it. Now pop a couple Xanax for a temporary fix. Satisfied with my rhymes like a secondary shit. Yo, I've seen better days with sun setting rays. I'm poor and I'm stuck, but I just sit and blaze. Can't turn back the hands of time and that's a given. I'm at the crossroads of slow and faster living now. I've known good men, but now the whores have them. Amazing what people will do for these orgasms. Yo, I'm not weak, but temptation is killing me. Ignorantly telling myself, fuck credibility. This is my ability. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep going though. Just because, just hang on. Yeah, a little bit. Bitch, please, I don't want no Britney or Tiffany's. I want a striptease from a gypsy. Told her hit knees and kiss me where the tip be. She was gripping on my ripped jeans. She was tipsy, all permitting me to kissing. Every little bit of her for her to miss me. Tipsy, pinching on the thin seams of her G-string for the real thing, yeah. Yeah. And now, thank you. Woo!
What up, y'all? We got my man Zoe Max. Zoe Max, let everybody know where you're from.
From Houston, Texas. Currently live in Fayetteville. Yeah.
Straight up. So Zoe Max, how did you get your name?
Zoe. Her name is Greek, and it means eternal life. And my intellectual, spiritual mother
I like that. That's dope.
came up with Zoe. Yeah. It's supposed to be Zoe Cyrus, but then they put that as my middle name instead. And she was like, that's supposed to be his first name, Zoe Cyrus. But it's my middle name now.
I like
Zoe
that.
Cyrus.
Okay. Zoe Max. That stands out.
Yeah.
So Zoe, let's start from the beginning. So when did you first get into hip hop?
Back to my mother. We're listening to like Biggie, the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
A lot of Beastie Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of Beastie Boys. And then some underground stuff here and there. But yeah, my mother just played it in the car, in the old Chevy Suburban, and that's how I got into it.
Just gravitated to it.
Oh yeah, I was like, what is this?
There's something about
What
it.
is this? I was like, Brass Monkeys? Is that what this is called? I was like, I was like, I don't care about any other music. It's all good, but I only like this stuff.
That's cool. So how did you first start recording? What was your first experience going to the studio?
Actually, it was in studio different, but I started recording.
Created a studio recording.
Yeah. In a closet, and we put up this quilt,
I got you.
This is soundproof, right? Like, it wasn't. It was so bad. It was so horrible. I had just a crap mic, and just put up the quilt. And,
Oh yeah.
whatever.
First experience.
Yeah, that was the first experience. In a closet, in an apartment that was cheap, still couldn't afford.
Okay.
That was the first time.
So how did it feel?
Amazing. Because once you record it, and it was your first time, and you're so passionate about it, and then you look at it and you hear it. You put your headphones in, you sit next to the producer or whoever. In my case, just my friend, my roommate
Slash producer.
Yeah, roommate slash producer. Thanks, man. This is horrible, but it's great. Just because it's the first time, and you put it in and you listen, you're like, this is me. You know, like every artist goes through that feeling where they're like, I can't believe this is me.
That's
you know,
so
especially when you finally go to a studio.
Yeah.
And you go to a real studio the first time, and then it gets mixed and mastered. Then you're really shocked. Then you're like, this almost doesn't sound like me.
Straight up.
Like it's me, but it's not. That's so amazing, you know.
That's so cool. So around what age were you when you first went to the studio? That first real recording experience.
Let's see. Probably like 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you in Houston, or had you moved up here yet?
No, I was here.
Okay. So how long have you been up here?
We're
in
Well,
Fayetteville.
I went to high school for a little bit here, but then left. But total time, I think 5-6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My purpose in asking is, did Houston music influence you in?
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm trying to see how long you grew up.
Used to listen to Swisher House, Zero, Trey, Pimp C, Scarface, all of it. I grew up on all that stuff.
That is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
That is. So, what was your first time recording an album? How did it go together? And what was the name of the album?
To be honest with you, I haven't recorded a legit album.
No whole project yet. Just a bunch of singles.
Kinda, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. I have not recorded a full-length album, or even some crazy legitimate mixtape.
Okay.
But I want to. That'd be. Anyway.
I'm quite sure after people hear your flow, they'll want to work with you. I'm quite sure.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm going to start a Patreon, and you can donate all the money for it. Yeah.
Man, so you got hella talent. You already know it's going to work out. So you had told me earlier that you had lost your passion for a little bit. So can you talk about that? Good go with the bad, Zoe. You know we got to do it.
Well, I wouldn't say I lost the passion per se, but I did lose motivation. And because things were happening, I'm not gonna name anything, but I was dealing with high level artists and a couple of them, and then potential deals were there, and things just didn't end up working out. I mean, there were just issues, problems, contract issues, whatever have you, and then I came back to Fayetteville after going out to do that, and I was so disillusioned. 360 deals they could be what they be. They're industry standard. So it's not I'm not trying to say I'm knocking it per se, but it's personally not for me. So Yeah. But this has definitely motivated me. I
That's
really
what
want
we
to come
like
back here. Yeah. I just want to be like,
here.
here, take my money and record my music. Like, that's what yeah.
We are in Chris' studio, if y'all don't know, and Darren Chris, I'm telling you, he would be definitely
Yeah.
willing to work with you. You got a lot of good work for real.
It's a great environment over here.
It is,
I love
man.
it.
It really is. So, what's been your best experience so far throughout this whole journey? What's something that just stick out to you?
I met this Italian girl who, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, okay, really?
I was in Dallas, Texas, and she was just, like, after a show that I helped open for, she was just like, hey, no. So, the best experience is, it's probably just been really, I can't really narrow it down to one. It's really just showing yourself over the course of a passionate path, like, how good you really are and how good you can be, you know. That's probably the best thing I've experienced through it.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So, Zomax, anybody that hears you, I mean, you stand out distinctly. Like they totally, they get it. Like
Yeah.
they get why people feel a certain way about your music. And
Yeah. Got that standing ovation at that show.
man, I'm telling you, so they get it immediately. What were some of your influences as far as your style, and how did you craft your style? Like how did it start, and how did it become what it is today?
Gotcha. Well, it's hard to categorize myself into a style because I haven't put out projects yet. So like nobody really knows what I
got you.
anything, you know, like they know a little bit, but like there's so many different types. Like there's ones that are like super bassy where they just sound like hits, you know, and then you're like, oh, that's not like him, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a broad spectrum of different things. But influences for a lot of what people know I sound like is, you know, I always love like underground, like Aesop rock, atmosphere,
Okay.
these independent guys, you know. Yeah. Atmosphere was really heavy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like, God's bathroom floor. Oh, dude. God's bathroom floor.
That's
Anyway.
so cool. So would you rather, especially with your experience with trying to go out and trying a big deal, would you rather stay independent? You think that's the route for you in the future?
I mean, I don't you know, at this point in time,
That's how you feel.
don't have the fan base. So it's like, you know, get the fan base, you got leverage. You know,
Yeah.
you can get a good deal, you know,
Straight
or
up.
semi-good deal. But you don't have that, you know, you're going to be taken advantage of. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
So
because they
you
got
know,
the leverage.
Yeah,
What
it's
you're saying.
just the way it goes. You know, you can't really complain about it. But independent would definitely be ideal.
Straight up. Well, Zomax, I'm so glad you got your motivation doing this, man. You've been killing it, bro.
I got it back.
You got it back.
I'm back, baby. 100.
Zomax, we're gonna end with this. The reason we're doing this, you know, June is Black Music Month,
Yeah.
and hip hop is the #1 genre of music currently right now. So, what has hip hop meant to you in your life?
First of all, I'm very happy to be a part of this.
Yes, sir.
Very happy to be thought of. Like,
Part of the culture,
That's
baby.
amazing. Black Music Month, I'm just honored. So, thank you.
We appreciate it, brother.
Ask me that one more time. I'm so sorry. I'm sleeping.
It's all good, man. What does hip hop mean to you in your life?
What does it mean to me in my life? Almost everything.
Like that?
It's been there through every up and down, every experience, everything. It's always been there. It's like one of those things you don't really think about, oh, it's just music, but no, it's like a staple of my life, and it's going to be, you know,
That's so cool.
forever. And it means the world. It means the world,
like
man.
that. I like that. Y'all, this is my man Zomax. Zomax, let everybody know about your social media so they can check you out and stay in contact with you.
Facebook, Zomax. This is Z-O and M-A-X. SoundCloud, same thing. Instagram, ZMax546. And then the artist page that I'm building is Zo's Flow Goes. So ZOSFLOWGOES.
Those folks go. I like that. Y'all, my man Zomax. Y'all, please make sure to check him out. Once again, he has a distinct sound that you'll get it. You'll get it once you check him out. Just trust me, y'all. You'll get it. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.
Zomax. Zomax the man.
All right.
Beautiful.